yoga session. Gotta press the button. There we go. All right, today we're going to start lying down with our feet flat and knees facing the sky. Take both hands, we're going to rest them down by our sides with the palms facing up. Relax your shoulders down, elongate through the neck, resting the head, the backs of the shoulder blades, and the tailbone down into the earth. And we're going to be focusing on our breathing. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, trying to free the mind of any stress, relaxing one muscle at a time. Having your whole body have a nice heavy weighted feeling down into the earth. Keeping the chest open, hips sinking down into the earth, heavy feet, and keeping a nice weightless feeling in the knees. Sinking your whole spine down into the ground. Trying to fill your lungs with as much air as possible on each inhale. And blowing out your birthday cake as you exhale. Nice long inhales and nice long exhales. Just letting the body relax in this position. Letting the stillness of your body comfort you, freeing the mind, freeing stress of the muscles. Just connecting more with the earth. Good, and let's bring a small amount of energy into the fingers. Let's just move them around very slowly, one at a time. Let's start with the pinkies, ring fingers, middle and pointer fingers, and then thumbs last. We're just bending and stretching them, moving one finger at a time. Again, we're going to take a deep breath in, and then relax your hands as you exhale. Good, and then we're going to slightly lift our hands off the mat, keeping the elbows planted down into the ground. And we're going to do some rotation of our wrists, very slowly, up and around. Good, creating nice big circles with the wrists. Good, and then we're just going to reverse. So we want to feel as though our hands are moving through water. Good, let's take a deep breath in. Then as we exhale, relax our arms back down by our side with the palms facing up. Good, and then we're going to take our legs one at a time, stretch one leg all the way down, and then we're going to match and stretch the other leg all the way down. Keeping our legs hip width apart, letting our toes naturally externally rotate. Feel as though our legs are reaching in the opposite direction of our head. Really elongate through the spine, pressing the shoulders down towards the hips. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Good, let's take the right hand, putting it over the tummy, left hand over the heart. Taking your gaze, we're going to look up and over towards the left to stretch out the right side of our neck. Hold it here, let's take a deep breath in. And hold it here as you exhale. Good, we're going to hold it here for 2 more sets of breaths, taking your time. Good, and then very gently lift your focus back up towards the center. Keep going and look up and over towards the right side to stretch out the left side of your neck. Good, holding it here. Let's take a deep breath in. Big exhale out. Good, and let's hold it here for 2 more sets of breaths. Good, and very gently, let's come back to the center. Taking your right hand, relax it out to the side with the palm facing up. And the same thing with the left, palm facing up. So now your arms are in a T position. Again, we're going to hold it here and take a deep breath in. Let your arms sink down into the earth as you exhale. Good. Very gently, we're going to start with the right hand. We're going to turn the palm over. So now that the top of the hand is reaching the sky, and then we'll turn the palm over on the left hand, top of the hand reaching to the sky. Good. We're going to firmly press both hands down into the ground. Let's take a deep breath in. Press your spine even further down into the mat. Hold this position as you exhale. Good. And again, taking a deep breath in and exhale. Good. Relax your arms. And we're going to take our legs and we're going to flex those toes up. Feet are parallel, and we're going to vigorously press our heels down into the mat, taking a deep breath in. Hold in this position as we exhale. Nice calf stretch. Keeping the knees melting down into the earth. Good, and let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, relax those toes. Good, relax all the muscles in your body. Let's turn the palms back up to face the sky. And let's bring a small amount of energy into the feet. I'm going to roll the ankles around. Big, giant ankle circles. Feel as though you have a crayon on your big toe and you're coloring the whole room with that crayon. You can inhale as you come up, exhale as you come around. Good, and then just reverse direction. Good, relax those feet. Taking a deep breath in. And hold it here as you exhale. Good, and very gently, let's drag our feet back up to face the sky. And then we're going to hug our knees in towards our chest with both hands. Interlacing the fingers above the knees, keeping the tailbone down. Pressing your back into the earth, shoulders down, elongating through the neck, top of the head reaches back. Taking a deep breath in, holding it here as you exhale. Good, let's hold it here for 4 sets of breaths. Deep breath in, exhaling out through the mouth. Good, and let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's flex our feet so now that the heels are trying to reach up towards the ceiling. And let's take both hands and we're going to vigorously test our heels with our palms facing each other, squeezing the fingers together. So this is really pressing our shoulders down. And think of the knees reaching up towards your heart. So now your upper body is now reaching in the opposite direction of your legs. We're pressing, as we press our fingers down, we're really opening up the chest, and that presses the shoulder blades down into the earth. Hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. Good, and hold it here as we exhale. Good, relax the feet and interlace the fingers above the knees again. Curl into a small ball. Good, and inhale. Hold it here as you exhale. Very slowly, let's sway right and left. moving through the center each time. Walking back and forth on your tailbone. Transferring the weight from the right, moving through the center and up and over towards the left. Good, coming back in the center, let's take a deep breath in. As we exhale, let's stretch our legs all the way up. Let's take our arms, rest them down by our side, with the palms facing up, and keep going with that same swaying movement. So you're going to sway to the right hip, moving through the center, up and over towards the left hip, and then moving through the center. Good, and you can add your breathing to your movement. You can inhale as you sway to one side, and then exhale, come back. Inhale to sway to one side, and then exhale, come back. Keep going. Feel as though your legs are tall pieces of grass in a giant field, and the breeze is moving them back and forth. Good, and let's come back to the center. Hug your knees in towards your chest, taking a deep breath in both hands. Good, and then as we exhale, relax your legs out and all the way down. We're going to flip on over to come to a prone position onto our stomachs. Let's come to our forearms. Spreading the fingers away from one another. Pressing your forearms into the ground, shoulders down away from your ears, pressing your pelvis down into the earth. Flex from your lower spine, relaxing the legs down. Top of the head reaches for the sky. Feel as though you have a necklace on and you want to show your necklace to the person in front of you. So nice open chest. Good, and let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's roll down through the spine. Let's hover the head over the mat. And then very gently, let's lift the chest back up, pressing your forearms down to the ground. Keep the shoulders down away from your ears. Good, and then let's press back down. And then come back up. Good, and inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. Good, now we're gonna lower back down, but this time we're gonna have our elbows point out to the sides. Good, place the right hand over the left and rest the head down onto your hands. You can close the eyes, have your body rest in this position, and then just focus on your breathing, taking a deep breath in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Sink your pelvis into the ground, shoulders are relaxed, quadricep muscles are resting up against the earth. Again, very gently, let's flex the right foot, tuck those toes underneath, and tuck this left toes underneath. And then very gently, stretch your toes back out and relax your legs all the way down. And again, tuck the toes on the right, tucking the toes on the left, articulating through the feet, stretching your feet back out. Good, inhale, and tuck both feet. Exhale and stretch your toes out. Good, last time, inhale to tuck the toes. And then stretch your legs back out. Perfect. From here, we're gonna bend our right knee. Holding it here, let's take a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Very slowly, let's create small leg circles, up and around. Good, and then just reverse direction. You can feel a slight quad stretch in your right leg. Good, and let's flex that foot, stretch the toe back out and relax it back down. Let's do the same thing with the left, taking a deep breath in as you bend the left, creating small leg circles, and then reverse the other way. Good, flex that foot, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, relax it back down. Let's place our palms underneath our shoulders. Come up. I want to come into a child's pose. Curling into a small ball. Reaching the hands forward. Breathing into your back. Taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good, very gently, let's walk our hands up and over towards the right side, giving a nice side stretch to the left. Let's hold it here for 3 sets of breaths. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, open up the lungs, fill them with as much air as you can. Hold this position, exhale through the mouth. Good, hold it here for 2 more sets of breaths. Good, let's move through the center, up and over towards the left. Stretching out our right side, holding it here for 3 sets of breaths. Good, coming back to the center. Let's come up to our hands and knees, also known as a quadruped position. So your legs are placed underneath your hips with your toes facing back. Focus is down. I'm vigorously pressing myself away from the floor, spreading my fingers away from one another. Let's take a deep breath in. Keep those lips closed. Hold it here as we exhale. Good. I'm going to curve my spine. I'm going to bring my chin towards my chest, press myself even further away from the earth, tuck my tailbone underneath me, so as if I were a scared dog, my tail would be underneath between my legs. And I'm creating the letter N with my spine, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good. And we're going to take one more deep breath in. And then as we exhale, let's start to spread the spine back out, coming to our neutral position. And then we're going to reverse the action. So let's drop the chest forward and down. Top of the head reaches back, lifting that tailbone up, creating the letter U with the spine. Good. We're going to hold it here and take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, move through that neutral position, starting to tuck that pelvis back underneath. The chin is drawing in towards the chest. Top of the head reaches down. Holding it here, let's take a deep breath in. And then let's exhale, lifting the tailbone back up, bringing the chest forward. Good, last time, inhale, come to your cat. And then exhale, flat back, come to your cow, look forward, lift that tailbone, chest forward. Good, and let's come to a neutral position. Take your right foot, let's reach it back. And the same thing with the left foot, reach it back just like the right. We're going to cross our right over our left, and then cross your left over your right. Walking up to your hands. Bring the feet flat, bent knees, and very slowly, let's roll up through the spine. Vertebrae by vertebrae, let those arms dangle, all of your weight up and over your feet, and very slowly roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Let's do a slight spine stretch up and back with the arms. We're going to look up at the sky, taking a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, drop the elbows, then the fingers, and we're going to bring the chin back to the chest, and we're going to roll back down towards the mat with straight legs reaching for the ground. Bending those knees, lifting the heels, coming back into a small ball, taking a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, press those heels down, stretch behind your legs, roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing. Let's circle the arms back, spine stretch, reaching for the sky. Come back up and lean forward, flat back all the way down. Bend the knees, reach the ground. And inhale as you come back into a small ball. And then exhale to press those heels down. Start to stretch your legs, but we're only going to hold it here. We're going to take our left hand, reach for your right leg. Take your right hand, put it behind your back, and let's do a small twist towards the right side. You can bend and stretch your knees if you'd like. Get a nice stretch behind your legs. Good, and then we're going to drop those arms back down to the center. Right arm over to the left. Left hand behind your back. Small twist towards the left side. And you can bend and stretch your legs to stretch out your Achilles and hamstrings. Good, let's stretch those arms down. Bend your knees, lift your heels, press them back down, start to roll up through the spine. Facing forward, head is the last thing to come up. Good. From here, I'm going to face forward. Legs are hip width apart. Relax your arms. Take a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good. Let's do some head rolls. So let's drop the head and very gently head roll to the back. All the way around. Loosen up the neck. Totally, completely just lose control of any neck tension. Totally release it. And add your breathing. Inhale to go back. Exhale to come up and around. Let's do one more for good measure. Beautiful. Drop the head. Let's reverse. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come around. We'll do 2 more revolutions. Good. And let's do our last one. Let's bring our focus to the center. We're going to look up at the sky. Hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, chin to the chest, drop the head, and then again look up at the sky, taking a deep breath in, looking down at the ground. Good, bring your focus to the center. Let's take our arms, we're going to reach our right arm right across our chest, with the shoulder reaching the opposite direction of our fingers. Good, and let's do the same thing to the left. Good, we're going to take that right hand, place it behind the head, press down onto the elbow. And the same thing with the left hand. Good, let's interlace those fingers and stretch them up, looking up at the sky. Good, we're going to bring it forward, the flat back, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Reach those hands out to the side, keep going all the way back, interlace, and stretch, and then let's come back up. Good, let's take both hands, reach to the sky, interlace them, and stretch. Coming forward, reach all the way to the back, interlace the fingers, and stretch, come back up the flat spine. Good, right hand right across the chest. Holding it here, and let's take a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Same thing with the left side. Deep breaths in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good, let's relax our arms down by our side. Let's squeeze the feet together. We're going to take the right leg and cross it over the left, right next to each other. And we're going to take the left hand, place it on the hip, right hand up and over. We're going to side stretch towards our left side. Crossing the legs increases the stretch. We want to make sure that our right hand is reaching up and over. We don't want to reach across, because if we reach across, we're not going to feel much of a stretch. Good, let's come back to the center, uncross the legs. Same thing to the other side. Left over right, right hand on your hip, left up and over towards the right side. Taking a deep breath in, holding it here as we inhale. Pressing the shoulder down away from the ear. Exhale as we come back. Good. The feet are parallel. Let's take both hands up, reaching for the sky. Palms are facing up. We're going to interlace the fingers, and then we're going to stretch the hands up so now the palms are facing the sky. We're going to do a slight arch with the back, bringing the hips forward, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And then as we exhale, let's come back up. And then again, taking a deep breath in, bringing the hips forward, slight arch, and then exhale, come back up. Good, let's relax the hands out to the sides and all the way down. Let's bring the chin to the chest. We're going to roll down to the spine. Let those arms dangle, reach the ground. Bend the knees, lift the heels, and we're going to come to a seated position. Crisscross. Let's place the right hand on the right knee and the left hand on the left knee. And we really want to bring the chest forward with the shoulders down, sitting nice and tall on our sit bones. And let's close the eyes. Let's just focus on our balance, trying to find where our weight is, whether it's too much over towards the right or too much over towards the left. We want it smacked up in the center, trying to find our weight where it is. Keeping it equal on both sides. Keeping a nice tall posture. Top of the head is reaching up towards the sky. And let's take a deep breath in. Let's hold it here as we exhale. And then very slowly, I want you to feel as though someone's taken the center of your spine and they're pulling it to the back of the room. So you want to almost contract in the chest, chin down. Shoulders are heavy up and over the body, head down, hollowing the abdominal wall, and then very slowly, let's roll back up through the spine on our way to a nice tall posture again. Pressing those shoulders down, elongating through the neck. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Good, and then let's come back to that C-curve feeling of chin to the chest, heavy head, heavy shoulders, hollowing the abs. Good, and then let's roll back up to the spine, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. And very slowly, let's take that right hand, reach it forward, and the left hand to the back, and give a small upper body twist with the left side, pressing the shoulders down away from the ears. Good, and very slowly coming back to the center, and the left hand's going to reach forward, and the right hand's going to reach back, giving a small twist towards the right side. Good, and let's come back to the center. We're going to do a head tilt up and over towards the right side, taking the right hand and giving a small amount of pressure to stretch out the left side of your neck. And coming back up towards the center, I'm going to do the same thing to the left. So tilt the head to the left side, taking the left hand, applying a small amount of pressure on the right side of the head to stretch out the right side of their neck. Good, and then coming back to the center, let's take the both hands, reach them out to the sides. We're going to bring the palms together, closing our eyes, finding our peace, realizing how much different we feel versus the beginning of class. How much more calm, how much more less stress in our muscles feel, less tension, how much we focused on our breathing. Let's open up the eyes. We're going to take the hands, open up the palms, close them behind the head. Stretch the hands up with the palms connected, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. While still pressing the shoulders down, let's open up the hands to a small V. Melt through the elbows, rain the fingers down onto the ground. And let's do that one more time. Taking the hands, reach them out to the sides. Bringing the palms together, taking a deep breath in. Holding it here as we exhale. Good. Separate them, close them behind the head. Keep them closed as you stretch them up. Open up the hands. Melt through the elbows. Rain the fingers back down. Good. Chin to the chest. Tilt it over to the right. Keep going all the way back and all the way up and over towards the left. Come back up. Bring your palms together and namaste. Good job. Thanks for coming to my virtual yoga session, and I'll see you all soon.